let's get into this Kid Cudi album. All right, Eddie, what do you think?
I think my biggest complaint was it did change too much. Like the intro, uh, like fire. Like even though he didn't say one word on it, it was like I thought it was like okay, it's send me in the mood. The intergalactic thing. First three songs, fire. Then we get to Angel, Dole, Ignite the Love, Dole, In Love, Dole. But then we get to Willing to Trust. Like it just brought me back up. I like because I mean I like Ty Dolla Sign, you know.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
got me back up. Can't believe it. It's okay. It's okay with 2 Chainz. Um, and then the rest just kind of like died down. There was like Jason was saying, it was like 10 different moods, you know, it was like a mood ring,
yeah,
you know, like,
yeah,
and I don't know if that's what he was going for because like I think this album is gonna be in conjunction with a Netflix series that he's doing.
yeah.
So like I
Intergalactic.
got it.
That's
That's
the
why you
title.
gotta look at that's why you gotta look at this album in a different lens because it's not your typical kid it is your typical Kid Cudi project, but it's not your typical hip hop project because it's
Yeah,
also going to be themed in with the show um that he's doing. So like yes, very various moods. Man, the last song with Steve Aoki, I could care less for it. I guess it was a bonus track. Like it just like it. I think when the last song on the album really has you with like a feeling of like what the fuck was this, I think it almost encompasses, it kind of reminds me of like Game of Thrones, super hot, and then the last season of Game of Thrones was just trash. So it kind of like gets you thinking like man, the album was a letdown, but like it started off hot, it was dull for a little bit, then it kind of brought you back up, and then it just brought you back down. So, I mean,
yeah,
honestly, if I were to tell you the first three songs on the album were like some of my favorite. New Mode, Do What I Want. Um, then in the middle of the album, Willing to Trust, Can't Believe It's Okay, and then other than that, I can't really like. There's no really standout songs to me. But again, it's a album that is correlated to a movie or a show of some sort on Netflix.
hmm
So I don't know. Maybe if I see the
That
show,
part too. Yeah.
maybe if I see the show, it'll kind of give me a different point of view of it.
yeah. It might enhance it. That's what I was thinking too when I was listening to it. Like it sounds like he had it with visuals in mind. I didn't even know about the show. I'm just That's my first time hearing about him having a show on Netflix or whatever. But yeah, I thought like he had it. Like I was listening to it and I was like, he must be about to do like some visuals or something
Hmm.
for it, like for the entire. Sometimes they'll do visuals for like the whole album or something, or like do like a mini movie or something like that.
Yeah,
That's kind of what I got like the feel for. So that just kind of, you saying that with the show, it makes a lot of sense. But yeah, it was a lot of space in there too. Like the album, like I know like Cuddy does the soft flow, like the singing is, but there was like a lot of space in between like actual content. Like I don't know if that is a good way to say it, but like it wasn't like the pace was very slow, like even more slow than I'm used to from Cuddy.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I mean, I felt like it was a cool album. I haven't really liked many of Cudi's albums recently, but this is one of the better ones in recent memory. To be honest, other than like a couple songs, he has songs on the other albums that are better. But this is a cool album. I might throw it on again. It's calming music, that's for damn sure. So like if I feel like I need to like chill out or something, or I just want something calm in the background, like I might throw this on.
I don't know. Maybe it just wasn't. Maybe I feel like maybe I just wasn't in the mood for it right now at this time in my life. Like sounds like music I could get in. I don't know. Maybe it was I couldn't fully get into it, and then
Couldn't
find
get
like
into it.
and it just kept changing too much. When I finally could, I finally did get into like pockets. I like the genre changed and all this. It was yeah. I had to. I need. I don't know. I need to listen to it at a different time. That's how I felt.
Yeah. Do you have any standout tracks or anything, or just
Um,
kind of group it all together?
I feel like it was like placed different, like placed. I don't know, like the track placement could have been better. Like I don't know. I didn't- There's nothing really stood out too much to me. Like I don't. I feel like I almost feel a little bad. Like that. I really feel it too much. Like I thought Angel
Yeah.
was pretty good. Um,
Cudi is always somebody like you want to like, and then if you don't like a song, it's like damn, like it kind of feel like a letdown.
bro, like I feel like I
Yeah.
really feel. I'm gonna give it another chance. Maybe in a month or so. I'm like maybe reset and stuff. But
You gotta do a whole life reset.
yeah, man, like I don't want to do tennis like that. But
Yeah.
living my truth was cool. Uh, she's looking for me. My drug, and then bruh screaming at me to put the weed down, like, and I don't know, man, like it's y'all know what I'm talking about
You
too.
sound real disappointed right now.
It was,
Like you trying hard not to hurt somebody's feelings.
yeah, it's like I felt attacked. Nah, yeah, it was. I'm gonna give it another chance. That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah.
Yeah. Question: do we consider Cudi hip hop?
And I think the
Or kind of
first
in his own lane?
Pursuit of Happiness. I mean, his
Man
first
on the
album.
Moon.
First album, I think I consider that, but I do agree his latest projects have gone more towards like I don't know, like electronic pop, popish
Yeah.
more. But 100% like Cudi's first two albums
They were
were
hip hop as hell. Yeah.
yeah,
Just
super
singing.
hip hop. Like Cudi was spitting in those, you know?
Yeah, and he created that lane. He created the lane for the Travises and the Ty Dolla Signs and the Don Tollivers and all of that. He's one of the biggest contributors to hip hop and hip hop history. He just doesn't get a lot of credit for it. But yeah, I feel like he's gone into like a whole nother genre in the past 5, 6 years.
It's safe to say.
Yeah,
Uh, is he hip hop? Is he? Is like what is like an electro rapper? Can we
it
call
seems like it. Yeah, it seems like it. Like he's got his own little lane going, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. Like you really don't know what Cudi you're getting from song to song at this point.
That's that's what I like about Cudi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a bad thing. I'm just, I don't know if I don't know what I'm listening to when I'm listening to him as far as like, what type of music this is. But it's not a bad thing. It's not a knock.
Yeah. Definitely gonna come. I'm gonna come back to it respectfully.
Yeah, I can see myself revisiting this.
What are you, Justin LeBeau or whatever?
Respectfully.
He said, I'm gonna come back to it respectfully.